We try to anesthetize ourselves from death. And I think one thing a minister can do is make sure that death is real. I've ministered in the southeastern United States for most of my life, and I have found that my culture often deals with death through denial. Now, I don't think that's entirely unique to the southeastern United States. I'm sure there are plenty of people that deal with death by denial, but I mean, I've seen it in extreme forms to the point that families would not want to tell children that a parent was dead. One of the things that I had as an agenda of mine in my culture was to pop the balloon, or to change the metaphor, to name the elephant in the room, just so that we were all on the same page, that we're not going to deal with this by denial. We're going to face the reality that death is. It's more common today, and I'm not getting ready to get on my high horse and preach against something, but I just saw this the other day. A minister in our congregation, in our denomination, had passed away, and they are announcing the celebration of life. Well, that's a new language that's being applied to funerals, and nothing wrong with that in and of itself, unless we're not wanting to face the reality of the finality of death. You know, if we're renaming the thing so that we don't have to think about the fact, yeah, this person is dead. His body is in the ground, and his soul is either with God or his soul is apart from God. And I don't want anything, the name that we name it or the way that we talk about it, to detract from that reality. We try to anesthetize ourselves from death. And I think one thing a minister can do is make sure that death is real to everyone there, because you can have a room full of people there for a funeral who are trying to do anything but think about death. And so we want to show we can think about death realistically with hope as Christians.
We're the only people,
and we're the only ones who
can,
can, Matt. Yeah, that's an agenda of mine. Just because I've seen a lot, even in Christian families, of not wanting to face up to the fact that this is the end. This is the end of this life.